now I'm on my little lunch break. Well, I'm not going to say little lunch break because technically I've had over an hour. But I spent some of the time talking to one of the staff members. They have Jason's Deli. I got to make a decision. Zaxby's and Culver's on what I want to eat. And then they have some more stuff. I think I'm going to just go to Culver's. And hopefully I can get like a fish sandwich or something because I don't really eat beef and pork and all of that. I'm trying to stay away from eating meat. Now this past year they have Firehouse Subs. I could get like a veggie sub sandwich. Let me see what they have. Oh, they have shrimp. Hold on, y'all.
Welcome to Culver's. I can make fresh for you today.
How are you?
Fine, you?
All right. I don't normally come here, so I'm sorry. Just a second. I'm looking at the menu. Do y'all sell fish at all?
Cod sandwiches and shrimp.
Cod sandwich and shrimp?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I think I'll try the shrimp. I don't see it on the menu.
Would you like it as a 3, 6, or 10 count?
The 10 count, please.
And would you like any cocktail or tartar sauce?
Cocktail, please.
And would you like this as a value basket with a fry and a drink?
With a fry in it? Yes, I would. Yes, I would, please. Yes.
And what's your drink?
Do y'all have like lemonade or something like that?
We have lemonade, yes.
Okay, let me get the lemonade, please.
Anything else for you?
Now, that will be it.
Ketchup for your fries?
You know what? I think, can you cancel it? I'm so sorry. I changed my mind. I apologize. I don't want to waste your time. I'm going to go somewhere else. I'm sorry.
You have a safe rest today.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not getting that. He started adding stuff up. $15 just for some shrimp, fry, and a drink. I'm going to go over here to Firehouse Subs, and I'm going to get like a veggie sub sandwich and a drink. And I do have a drink with me because I do have my lemonade. So let me see. I got my lemonade right here. And they also have Jason's Deli. So yeah, let me just go. If I get like a whole sandwich, I can probably eat half of it now and half of it later and call it a day, y'all. Oh, and they have Chipotle. Yeah. And plus, I've had Culver's maybe once or twice. I'm really not too impressed with their food. It's like, it's some like battered fish or battered shrimp, I think. So I don't even think their food is really that great, to be honest. All right, somebody just parked where I was going to park. Let me go over here. Let me show y'all where I'm at. So I'm going to park in front of Chipotle and then walk over to that's what I'm gonna do. All right, and then I don't know if I'm gonna do it this evening or not, but I need to go to the store so I can buy some stuff to make sandwiches and some stuff to have lunch, because coming out every day eating out is just, it gets to be a lot. But y'all, because I be on the go so much, I gotta figure out what to do with my hair too. Excuse me, because I had taken my hair out. So I'm about to go in here now. I don't think I need my whole bag. I'm gonna just take my wallet. No, I'll just take my whole bag. Just get it out the way. I need to hurry up, y'all. So excuse me, I'm looking kind of the way I'm looking today, because I took my hair out. It was all plaited up. And so now you have what it is right now. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's see how much, yeah. So I might just ask them for a cup of ice. I'll just leave my other phone in the car. Okay. This is what it's like being on the go, you know. Goodness nails. Let's see, Firehouse Subs. Let me go here and place my order. They are open. Hello, how are you? All right. Oh, I'm placing.
You're placing?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello. Let's see what's on the menu. I would like to get like a veggie sandwich on. Do you have like wheat bread?
Yes. So what size veggie sandwich would you like?
I guess just the regular size, like you have medium. Medium will work. Yeah, medium.
It's 7 to 8 inches.
7 to 8 inches. 7 inches.
7, 8.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so a medium veggie sub.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
Do you want pickles on the side?
Oh no, I don't like pickles like that. I mean, they're okay, but I don't want it. Alright, y'all, so I just ordered my sandwich. Get my ice from over here. I got my lemonade, my Milo's lemonade, y'all. It's the best. This machine. We're going to get some ice. If there's any ice in there. I don't even know if there's any ice over here. Let's see. So there's no ice. Let's see if their ice machine is working, y'all. Right. So this is a rule, y'all. Never touch this with your hands. Always use a paper towel. Try not to touch anything in the bathroom. And the handle, this is what you do. Don't you walk out there and touch that. And you simply take this, throw it in there, don't touch anything. Use your foot to hold the door open and see your way out. Okay, that's how you safely make it out the restroom. Being sanitary, everyone. All right, let me see if they got my order. All right, y'all, I got my order, and I'm on my way out. Let's see. Make sure I can get out of here. I see Culver's is over there across the street, and I just spent less money getting something that's probably going to taste better and be more fulfilling. Shout out to Brown.Girls.R.Beautiful. People on their breaks getting food. Now, let me get in this car and make my way back. The ice is quickly melting. All right, y'all. We're on our way headed back out of here. Says I should be back in 9 minutes. 12:06. The children have to be pulled by 12:20, so that give me time to get back and maybe get a few bites. And then after this, I have to head to my tutoring session. And that's from 4 to 6, y'all, at a different school. And yep, pretty much that's what I'll be doing until 6 o'clock. So by the time I actually finished everything, getting off, it's going to be dark. And by the time it gets dark, I don't really feel like going to the store and stuff like that in the dark, but I might have to, unfortunately, because you always need food, you always got to eat. Unless I have some more of this sandwich, and I don't know, I might eat that later. So I gotta see how to get out of here. Let me show y'all where I'm at. There's IKEA, y'all. Let's see. they don't even have to know how to speak the language, and they can still go to school. Some of them don't speak English at all, so they're doing some type of testing. And so right now what I'll be doing when I get back is having them to watch a video, and the video is actually going to be teaching them about how to test when they have to take this test in the next 2 weeks or whatever. So it's just pulling all of the groups of Hispanic populated or whatever children that speak Spanish and having them to watch these videos. That's what's going on. So they have programs implemented and designed specifically for the Hispanic population in the school systems. I just want y'all to know that, to my melanated people. So just get ready for the takeover of this country. And I'm not trying to say this in a derogatory way, but they are making concessions for these children so that they can actually succeed here in America, which is something they don't even really do for our melanated children, for our melanated people. So just be on the lookout of what that's going to be like in the near future for your children, y'all. Like, you know, it's definitely interesting how far we've come as a society as far as helping out the immigrants and giving them resources and benefits. And then the people here, you know, that basically the country has been built off the backs of our ancestors. We don't even get half the benefits that they get for our children, for ourselves, you know, financial help or resources. And if people fall on hard times, I just think it's so unfair. And I'm just going to be open and honest about it. You know, it's just not right. And that's just how I feel. We can't go, you know, to anywhere else and they allow people to like just take over the country, open up stores, receive benefits, go to their schools, can't speak the language, and then they will actually accommodate the children to make sure that they do. They want me to be pulled because of just to teach them English. I do have an English major background, so that will be beneficial. Plus I understand what it's like to, you know, learn a different language as a child, because that's something that I went through. But I mean, it's just amazing. It's just really amazing that they will do all of this for the children here. But I feel like our melanated children should be able to speak other languages. Our melanated children should be able to fluently speak Spanish or whatever other languages are out there. You know, Spanish is not the only language, but the way so many of the Mexicans have come, you know, over the borderline of Texas and, you know, basically illegally flooded America, that is a language that is basically taking over. And then also, not to mention the Middle Eastern Indian population. You know, a lot of those people speak their Arabic and stuff like that. So just, you know, just be very mindful of what's going on around you, even on jobs. Like now they have jobs specifically targeted for bilingual people, and usually those are going to be your Hispanic population. If you go to a lot of these school districts and you go inside of the office, a lot of those jobs are provided to the faculty and staff that are fluent in Spanish. Usually these are going to be Hispanic or Latina women that are getting your desk jobs, your secretary jobs in the office setting of the school systems. So who's not to say the next thing it might be teaching. They might be taking over a lot of the teaching jobs. Right now I'm seeing that there's still like a high populated amount of melanated teachers and staff, which I like to see. At this school I'm seeing highly populated melanated staff here, which I think is a good thing. But also I feel like seeing males, like the principal here is a male, a melanated male, which I like seeing that. And then also I think he's the assistant principal. And then also seeing more melanated male staff working in the schools. I'm starting to see that, which I absolutely love, because for those behavior issues. These melanated boys really need that. And I think that's something that I really, really wanted to stress in this video, is that a lot of these children, like one boy, he came to class and he was late. He had an attitude problem. He didn't want to engage. The teacher was trying to talk to him to find out what's going on, and he just had like this horrible attitude. She's asking him what's wrong. He just said he didn't want to be here. He hates school. You know, just a very bad attitude, y'all. I gotta back in. All right, y'all, just backed in. I'm gonna set this. I guess I'll set this right here. I don't really want people in my business trying to see what I'm doing. Maybe I can set it like this. Okay, something like that. All right, I got a few minutes before I need to head in here, so I'm gonna try to get a few bites of the sandwich in, and go in here, y'all. This is my song right here. Y'all want to know what station this is? Check out Cool and Clean. The song is called Dreamscape. I like this. So smooth. Alright, I need to put some lotion on my hands. I don't have that much time, y'all. I'm fidgeting around. And I really don't. Told him no onions. I do not. Something told me to tell him no onions and ask for tomatoes. Man. Shoot. I'll just have to deal with it, y'all. Should have asked for tomatoes and no onions. This little bag of chips, $1.62. That's so ridiculous. I started telling them no thank you. It's a shame. Should have paid more attention to what they put on the sandwich. And that's okay. Not gonna complain. Thank goodness for food. And we pray that this food is nourishment to our bodies, right? And please bless those that prepared this meal, and those that made it possible, and those that don't have food to eat. I'm actually going to be at a different school tomorrow and working with 1st and 3rd graders, you all. So we'll see how that goes. I was trying to make it so it's not shaded so you can see my face, but I'm just going to eat part of this sandwich, half of it anyway. and then get back in here. All right, y'all. Yeah, I left out of there, and I gotta tell y'all what the situation is like. At this point, it's time for me to go to the next school, which is the school that I tutor at. However, I don't have to be there until 4. It's only like 3:15 almost. Well, it's like 3 o'clock right now, actually. I gotta say this. A lot of people get what they get because they settle for what they get. And I think we've kind of been programmed or trained to think this way, to act this way, especially melanated people, y'all. Y'all gotta stop settling for such, like, less than what you deserve. Like, stop settling for scraps. Stop settling for crumbs in life. And I mean that. I mean, stop limiting yourself, limiting your life. Stop doing that to yourselves, y'all. I really should do a whole video about this. And I'm gonna tell you why I said that in a second. I'm just waiting for these cars to go. The reason I'm saying about settling for less is because I feel that melanated people are programmed to think that way and to feel that way about their circumstances, about their way of life, and so they start living like that for everything. And I'm not negating myself, I'm including myself. Like, sometimes we feel like this is the best that we can get, so we'll just take it because that's all the universe ever shows us. That's all we've ever experienced. From the time that, you know, we are born, people are always making us feel limited in life, limited in our experiences, and that's a trap. That is a freaking trap, you all. And what am I talking about? So this has something to do with today and what I experienced last week at these schools. The reason people are settling for less and doing all this stuff, like, okay, so one of the actual classes that I went to, I should stop by the dollar store. One of the actual classes that I went to, y'all, it is a class that I was helping out in last week. That's the class that I was helping out with. The teacher is wonderful. She's definitely from Africa. She has a strong, heavy African accent. She is lovely. Great, wonderful teacher. Very positive teacher. You couldn't ask for anybody more loving, you know, more caring, very courteous. Y'all, I'm doing this because I just washed my hair and it looks like I got stuff in my hair. I don't know where that stuff came from. I'm gonna have to actually go back through my hair again and mess with it. But yeah, so I might actually need to grease my scalp, to be honest. It says I should get to the next school by 3:15, so I'm gonna get there pretty early. So I really did have time to stop at the dollar store if I needed to. Probably get a Snickers and whatever else. But y'all, what I'm trying to get at is this. I know I'm taking forever to get to my point. Let me just stop the video and start it again. So we got to stop settling for less. We got to stop doing this to ourselves, y'all, and really take our lives seriously. I don't know what this is looking like in the camera because I'm looking a hot mess from what I can see. I will be doing something with my hair. I just didn't really take the time to do it because I didn't feel up to messing with my hair this AM or yesterday, but I will do it. So what I'm trying to say is, like, the classroom that I was helping out in has a very nasty mildew smell. When I say nasty, it's like this mildew smell is just overwhelming in the whole entire class. I think I talked about it on one of my prior videos. The smell is just overtaking the entire class. It's a nasty, filthy odor. I don't know how anybody can stay in there. I don't even know how I stayed in there and dealt with that odor last week when I was in there for that day. From the time I walked into the classroom, I smelled it. It hits you right at the front door. They have gnats, bugs, like these little gnat flies flying all around in there. It's just a nasty smell. That's the best way I can put it. It's a foul, nasty, strong mildew odor. And aside from that, the school is old, so that's another thing that's a problem. Be careful if your child is going to one of these older schools. You really need to visit that school and make sure that if your child is coming home with a bunch of coughs, sneezing, don't just dismiss it as like, oh, they just have allergies, oh, they just have a cold. They could be actually exposed to something toxic at these schools. And what is very surprising and alarming to me is the fact that they know about it, but apparently after speaking to one of the staff members, they're saying that nothing's going to be done about it. They know about it, nothing's being done. And one of the staff members actually told me that used to be her old classroom, but she has asthma, and so she got switched into a different classroom. So she has no students, but the teacher, the African teacher that has the actual students, they are stuck in that classroom all day with that nasty mildew smell. And what I'm getting at is that it's molded, because after speaking to another staff member, I find out that it's black stuff coming out of the vents. Now that's just disgusting. As soon as I mentioned something about that classroom, she knew immediately what I was talking about and was like, yeah, she said this whole hallway is like the older hallway, and they all have odors and they all have a problem. And she pointed out the particular classrooms that has that odor. There's no way that I would be working in such nasty conditions, such detrimental conditions. Do you understand what mold can do to the health of the lungs? Like, it really can be detrimental, and mold can kill. And I'm not trying to be like